And then my sister, she's Catholic. She's actually she sings in the Catholic church. She has a beautiful
choir.
voice in the choir. Her name is Mariel, and I remember I was like when I was hearing like when I was getting into what I believe in, being a Christian
Right.
and and celebrating Shabbat, and so I was like, you shouldn't be praying to the Virgin Mary and this and this and
Right.
that, and
Right.
she took offense
Of
to
course.
it actually, and she mentioned it to my mom, and my mom's like, hey, you got it. So now now that I've that's happened to me, I've also learned like I got to pump the brakes, or we as a community, as followers of Yeshua, we need to pump the brakes.
Yeah, there's a way of speaking. We
Obviously
need,
speak truth, but
yes, we
there's a
must
way
be
of saying-
bold, but there's a way to say it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it, right? So that's a rule of thumb in everything in life, and I agree with that.
Yep.
There's a way of speaking to people with love and explaining things, because we got to remember, many people are just indoctrinated. They're just indoctrinated because they follow what their parents told them, what grandma and grandpa taught them, and they just, follow through. And in their hearts, they're doing the right thing, but it doesn't mean that that is true. So we're supposed to bring light into darkness, but without condemnation and judgment. Because remember, the Bible does say, if you judge others, you shall be judged the same.
Yeah.
So we got to be careful on how we do it. I agree with you 100%.
Yep.
And this episode, Josh, it's a call, a prophetic cry for everybody to come out of Babylon, to leave behind the confusion of denominations and return to the unfiltered, powerful, unified gospel of the kingdom. Josh, that's what we're here for today.